Hello children, in today's class we discussed 4 exercises in chapter number 4, Beyond Our Skies. So, shall you all revise it once again? Yes. So, we started with exercise 4.10 in page number 90. The word, what comes to your mind when you hear the word Earth? So, I have shared 2 answers. The only planet that supports life is Earth. So the blue planet, Earth is also called as blue planet. So I have shared my answers. Still 2 more boxes are left. So I have given chances for you to answer. So what comes to your mind when you hear the word Earth? So you are supposed to write the answer there in the box provided. Moving on to the next, we have exercise 4.11 in page 91. You are given an image of Earth from the outer space. What is the shape of the Earth? Of course, the shape is geoid. We call the shape of the Earth as geoid. You will be studying in the higher classes, as I told you before. It's flat at the top and bottom and bulging in the middle. So it's not like a perfect sphere, but even though we call it as a sphere, we don't say it as a perfect sphere. Earth is not a perfect sphere actually. So that's why I have used a term called geoid. It is flat at the top and bottom and bulging in the middle. What resembles the shape? What shape it resembles? So it resembles the shape of a plate or a ball. Of course, it resembles the shape of a ball. So what areas does it represent? The brown areas represents land and the blue areas represents water. So moving on to the third exercise, which is exercise number 4.12 in page 92. We have 2 planets, planet A and planet B. You guys got it right. The planet A is Earth and the planet B is Jupiter. You are supposed to find out the difference between these two. So Earth is little closer to the sun than Jupiter. This is one difference. And when compared to the size of these 2 planets, Earth is little smaller. Earth is too small when it compared to the size of Jupiter. So these are the 2 differences that I have mentioned here. So third question, I have let it to your choice. Is life possible for plants, animals and humans on planet B? If yes, you have to mention why. If no, you have to mention why. So this is your choice. Of course, the answer should be no, right? The life is not possible on planet B, and you have to mention the reason why. Finally, we have a very interesting activity 4.14 in page number 93. You are given 4 situations, and based on the 4 situations, they have asked you to write what would happen next. So let me go with the situation first. What happens when Earth moves closer to the sun? Already we are experiencing a lot of heat during the summer. We will be getting even more hot, right? So it gets hotter and life would be so difficult on Earth. So that will happen next if it happens. Moving on to the next situation. If there is no air, we can't breathe. If there is no air, we can't breathe. Moving on to the next situation. If there is no water, plants, animals and humans will die. So without water, no organisms can survive. Final situation, yes. Finally, we have one last situation. If there is no land, there will be no place to stay and live. Yes. So if there is no land, we can't live and stay, right? So that's the reason I have mentioned it here. So this will happen next if this situation arises. So these are the exercises that we discussed in today's class. After completion, take a pic of your completed exercise and post it back in your WhatsApp group. Thank you guys. See you soon in the next week.